Hello, everybody. Let's go ahead and get started with a love reading. We just had that full moon eclipse yesterday in Taurus. I did see the card Surprise popped out twice while I was shuffling before the reading. We've got feelings here, and it says, take time out to explore the deep emotions you are experiencing right now. I feel like there's some surprise feelings that maybe someone here didn't expect to feel, didn't expect to be so strong. And with Taurus energy, it can be a little bit stubborn. It can be a little bit, well, I'm not going to say a little bit. It can be stubborn, It can be like, my way or the highway. And in some cases, that's actually a really good thing because it shows your value, and you're not willing to lower your standards for anyone, okay? So that's not always necessarily a bad thing, but this is also, tapping into those feelings again. Let's see what other cards we get out here with this. Okay. We've got commitment, and that is what Taurus is all about. Taurus wants commitment. It says commitment is an important factor to achieve a successful relationship. So somebody here is feeling like, you know what, maybe I do want commitment. Maybe I've been pushing against it. Maybe I've been saying no for a really long time. Maybe, it is something that I actually want. What do we got? Keep going, Spirit. Ooh, see how they're just flying out? Honor. We've gotten this card a few times in the past few weeks. Honor your loved one, and you will notice your relationship becoming stronger. And we've got openness here. Be open to accept divine guidance in your relationships. So this is, openness. Every time I see this, I always see it as like the Bible, So I don't know if some of you, you go to church, maybe you talk to your pastor at church, or you find somebody that you can look up to, that you can actually sit down and talk to. And I feel like one of the pieces of advice, with somebody who is religious or somebody who's spiritual is, do you honor this person? First off, do you have feelings for them? And of course you're going to say, yeah, I have feelings for them. I love them very much. Well, would you commit to them? Could you commit to a future with this individual? And it's like, I almost get this, do you promise to love, honor, and cherish, from this day forward till death do you part? And somebody's like taking a step back and going, whoa, that's a lot for me. I'm not sure, like, this is my true love. I feel like this is somebody that I really love. And, the next question is, how would you feel if you lost them? How would you feel if they left? How would you feel if they were gone? It's like, wow, I never even thought of that. Like, I never thought this person would ever leave me. And I think that that's where we kind of take things a little bit too far in relationships, especially at the beginning, because at the beginning, you're so used to your own patterns. You're so used to doing your own thing. You're so used to, and then as a woman, we're so used to cowering, and we're so used to, oh, it's okay, whatever you want, we'll do what you want. And women forget, like, actually, no, if you truly honor and value yourself, you're not going to surrender to what somebody else wants just to keep them there, And I think that that's part of the learning process here. And that's part of the committing to yourself, committing to your own journey. Because at the end of the day, if somebody isn't open to your journey and they just don't feel what you feel, you're going to honor yourself and commit to yourself, and you're going to walk away. So when it comes to this person, I just saw yin and yang as I was pushing the deck. When it comes to this, this one individual, whoever this is, and maybe even the both of you, could I see myself walking down the aisle with this person? Could I see myself, having a long-term commitment? Could I see myself, giving them a kiss as they're walking out the door on their way to work every day for the rest of our lives? Could I, imagine this person being the one to pull my plug? Are they going to have my best interest at heart, or are they pulling the plug because they want my life insurance policy, And I watch a lot of Dateline in 2020 and 48 Hours. And, I look at those and I'm like, wow, And so when I pick a partner, I'm going to choose the partner that I know isn't going to wipe me out, for a life insurance policy, or because, the grass is greener on the other side, or, you know what I mean? Of course, we don't know that far in advance, but, I'm sure there's, some red flags that are there. you know, and I make light of it, but at the same time, like, no, for real, you know, for real. So, all right, Spirit, please show me their love life, honeymoon. We've got enjoy the bliss of holiday time together. Okay. Whoa. See him flying out. Wow. Soulmate. So this is the soulmate is sitting right underneath the commitment. It's funny. We've got the commitment, then we've got the honeymoon. And then what do we got here? Ooh. Forgiving and learning. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments. Release your ex. Okay. The time has come to clear your energy. Keep going. Make the effort. Holy crap. Okay, I knew I was going to see that card. We got wedding. So we've got honeymoon, release your ex, we've got wedding. And we have commitment here. Okay, we've got flirt. We've got let your friends help you. We've got that openness card. Be open to accept divine guidance in your relationships. We've got chemistry. Strong magnetic attraction here. And we've got codependency. Addictions are affecting your romantic life. Bottom of the deck, we've got express your love. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. Okay. Okay, give me a second. Let me take all this in real quick, okay? So when we talked earlier about this commitment and we talked about, you know, marriage and we talked about, you know, could I see myself, you know, in a long-term commitment with this individual or just in general? Say, you know, if you're watching this and you don't even know who this person is, I feel like, you know, it may be in the past for some of you, you know, you did go through a breakup with the release your ex here. And this person was a soulmate. And I feel like for some of you, I feel like you needed to move on from a certain somebody. And I feel like for a lot of you, I'm going to say that this reading is for somebody that you already know. So let's just put that out there. I'm not even going to go back and forth whether you know this person or not. In this reading, you know who this person is. Because we do have codependency here. We have the ex here. We've got honeymoon. We've got wedding. We've got soulmate. We've got friends. I feel like you guys might even have, you know each other's friends, those types of things. I feel like for some of you with the openness card and the express your love, be open to accept divine guidance in your relationships. I feel that, and I've gotten this in a few other relationship readings where this person did go and ask their friends. You know, they did go and their friends, you know, I think one of the hardest things is because we do have friends. We want to talk to our friends about our relationships. We want to open up to our friends. But we also have to understand that our friends, look at our friends as relationships. You know, do they have the best relationship? And also what works for them may not work for me. Okay? Because I have different feelings. So they may be giving you really good advice, but your feelings are different from the advice that they're giving you. And they're only able to advise you based off of the information that you're giving them, not the information as a whole. This is why I don't like therapy. Because therapists cannot advise based off of, you know, your information as a whole because they only have one side. And that doesn't necessarily mean that that's truly how things happened. It's just how that person perceives what has happened, if that makes sense to you. So I feel like right here that we have two cards of express your love and making the effort. Underneath here we have child, you know, the children underneath the express your love. I feel like this person was immature when it came to expressing their love, when it came to opening up. I feel like, you know, maybe what they've always done, you know, since they were a kid, maybe they were a player, you know, whatever. We've all had our player ways, including myself. I've been a player. Sometimes I've been a man, you know, I've been there. Okay. But that doesn't work now. We're not in Kansas anymore, Dorothy. For those of you who know the Wizard of Oz, we can't continue to react in relationships the way that we've reacted in the past. It's just not going to fly. Okay. So I feel like someone here, you guys very well could have traveled together in the past, you and this person. You could have went on road trips, you know, and I feel like you guys really had a a beautiful time. Like you really felt like, oh my God, I really have feelings for this person. I could see myself going on a honeymoon with this person, and it was like amazing right out the gate. And then something happened here, okay? And this person wasn't able to rid themselves of the past, maybe ridding themselves of, past relationships and things that had happened in the past. So they tried to bring the old relationship dynamic into the new relationship. And they didn't honor the two of you because there was something that triggered them from the past, which in turn made this person kind of run away. Okay, run away. And in turn, that made you pull away. And so it was like this, they were here, then they weren't. They were here, then they weren't. And then the conversation of marriage came up. Okay, so we do have the commitment here. Okay, or let's talk about commitment. And then this person was like, oh, wait, hold on. I just want to kind of keep it a little lighthearted. I'm not sure, and then the friends get involved. Oh, oh, wait, hold on. They're wanting you to make an effort. They want you to make a commitment. They're already talking wedding, they're talking long term. I don't know. You need to honor yourself, honor where you are. This is where friends can come in and fuck everything up because friends are like, well, let's just keep things casual, let them, just then pull back a little bit and just, make it a little lighter. Keep your options open because that's kind of what I'm getting. But at the same time, this other person, the person that they're advising is like, but there's a lot of chemistry between me and this person and I'm not quite sure. And so it's like, now you guys are at a stalemate. And I feel like this person wants to come back in. They want to come back in and they want to talk to you and they're hoping, will this person ever forgive me? Will this person ever take me back? And I know that there's a possibility that they might not because they already have let go. And they're working on themselves. They're working on, manifesting in somebody who's going to have that long-term commitment. And now I can't let them go. I yearn for them. I long for them because I see how she sits there and she's like looking out and she's like, oh, are they ever going to come back? Because there's something that is pulling me to them. And, even if I could just be friends with them, if I could just get back in as a friend, and then they'll know that I love them, then they'll know. But I feel like this person is like, oh gosh, So what is it that they want to say to them? What do they want to say? When they make the effort, when they express their love, what do they want to say? Four of Air. After some time of contemplation, what? Four of Air. After some time of contemplation, what's with the Four of Swords? What do they want to say? Okay? Because I feel like they've taken some real time out and they held back. I know that I was being selfish, but you are my wish fulfillment with the star here. So, after some time in contemplation, we do have the two fours here. I've realized like I don't want to hold back anymore. I've had some time to think. I've had some time to rest on it, and I realize that you are my inspiration. You are a star in my life. Like you are my North Star even, and I have faith in us. I have dreams. I've had dreams of us. I feel like this person's been dreaming of the two of you guys coming together. I feel like, when they were a little kid, they were wishing upon a star. We have the two fours here. I want stability with you. And it's funny because we have the two fours here, and then we have the number 17, which adds up to an 8. And these two add up to an 8, which is, I want to bring it into the material realm. And I feel like in the past, they were being frugal. Maybe they were having money issues, but on the outside, it looked like they were just being lazy, and they probably were. They were kind of sleeping on you. They were sleeping on you. But now, like, they can't stop thinking about marriage and commitment and, oh my God, I want to get my shit together. Like, I want I want to have the 2 4s. I want to have that structure, the stability, the foundation. I don't want to hold back anymore. Yeah, I want this 2 of Cups here. Like, I see us, that my wish fulfillment is this 2 of Cups here. It says partnership, commitment, reconciliation, and we already have commitment here. They want to reconcile. I want this. You are my wish fulfillment. I don't want to hold back anymore. And they see that you're holding back. So what actions are they going to take to move forward? What actions are they going to take to move forward on this relationship? The Hermit. So what actions they're taking is, after some deep introspection, and again, we've got that with the 4 and the 4 of air and the 4 of earth. Now we have the Hermit. So what actions are they taking? For some of you, I did get, counseling, maybe talking to friends for some of you. Hopefully their friends are giving them the right advice. The bottom of the deck, we have the 8 of Cups. They want to make a return. I feel like they're feeling empowered now after they've taken this time to reflect. They're manifesting you back. They're like, okay, now I have all the tools. I've sat back. I've done some thinking. I've done some self-discovery with the Hermit. And now I'm ready for manifestation. I'm prepared. Now I know I have all the tools. I have the right amount of money. I feel I have, like, it's the right amount of stability. Wow, look at that 10 of Water. Oh my goodness. They want the family. They want the love. They want the white picket fence. They want the dogs, the cats, the children, the grandchildren. They want all of that. And I feel like it's this full moon eclipse that's really making them see that. Oh, wow. So he goes from the Emperor, he goes from being the King of Wands to the Emperor. And the Emperor is the number 4, the 2 number 4s that we've been seeing here. So it's like he's inspired. And I feel like this is somebody who's very charismatic. They could be a business owner. At first they could have been a manager at some point, but now they've grown up and now they're the owner of their own business. Or, they sit up, very high. There's somebody who is very highly respected in their community. There's somebody who takes charge. They're very organized. They have a leadership role. I feel like, all they wanted was that. And I talked about structure, stability, foundation, and family. That is the number 4. And that is what the Emperor represents. And he's sitting right underneath the star. It's like, I feel like even though, this person may have, let you go or pushed you away or whatever. Yeah, 5 of Wands, they could have put you in competition, tried to put you in competition with anyone else, and it created conflicts and annoyances on your part. I feel like, this individual, is kind of fighting themselves now, and now they want to, open back up, and they know that if they come back in, there's probably going to be a fight. But I feel like with this King of Fire here, it's almost like he's got this fire in his belly and he's ready to do something. And I see the tree here, long-term stability, long-term, because it takes a long time to grow that tree. If it's first started out as a seed, and look at what it's grown into. So this is about moving in together, because I see them, I see her sitting on her trunk right here. So this could be like you guys moving in together, because we do talk about that commitment. Could they see the 2 of you guys moving in together? I feel like, yes, now. Now they see the 2 of you. Let's see. But is it too late? 2 of Earth. Someone here weighing up their options. Is that boat out to sea? Are they going to get on the boat and row away? What are we going to do here? And this one talks about, being playful, priorities. I feel like the jury's still out. 8 of Earth, do you want to work on this? Is this something worth working on for the 2 of you? but because it's going to take a lot of focus. I feel like it is going to take a lot of work, you know, but it's going to have to be practical work at that point too. And look at this. We've got the Seven of Earth. Now, you know, this can be a card of frustration, because you think about the Seven of Pentacles and it's like, man, you know, I've been waiting a really long time for this person, you know, and you know, you've gone from the Two of Pentacles to the Seven of Pentacles, and then, you know, you're really assessing whether or not, like, is this something that I want to continue to put energy into? Am I going to get my return on my investment? Is it worth me putting in any more work? Or should I just scrap it here and keep on moving? You know, I've had enough patience. And then we have the moon at the bottom of the deck. We just had that eclipsed moon. And I feel like the two of you guys are both howling up at the same moon. Intuition, illusion, revelation. I feel like you guys are very well psychically connected. You guys could be dreaming of one another, dreaming of growing something. And we do have that tree again here too. So we have the tree there and the tree here, you know. And I feel like this is about you guys tending to the garden, you know, tending to the garden. But, you know, the moon can be about emotion. There's a lot of hidden emotion in there as well. What do we got here? We've got the Knight of Pentacles. And look at what it is that you've been being patient for, the Lovers. So yes, you had to be really patient because this person has been very slow. They've wanted to do something, you know, and you too, you know, you're trying to be responsible. And I feel like, you know, being supportive, for a lot of you, you were very supportive, but things were just moving very slowly because Pentacles is very slow moving energy, unlike the fire, unlike the air, you know, unlike the water, you know, Earth is like, oh, slow and steady. So one of you guys could have Earth in your chart, but we did just have that Taurus full moon, which is eclipse, excuse me, which is Earth. And then look at this. We've got choices. We've got the Lovers here. So at the end of the day, you know, there's a choice here. Are you going to choose to come into union with this divine masculine? Because I feel like he has grown from being a king, actually going from being a knight to a king to the emperor, and now somebody who feels worthy of love. Let's get some advice on this. Spirit, please show me some advice for these lovers. So we're at the fork in the road. So we are in Scorpio season now. And Scorpio is about our desires, you know, and we have to make sure that with this fork in the road, what it is that we are choosing. Do we choose to stay in union with this person or, you know, revamp the union or wait? I don't want to say wait because I never suggest waiting for anyone. But what is this person going to do? Are they going to commit? Are they open to commitment? Are they open to, or are they going to still stay stagnant? Because you see how he's tied to that stick, you know, and that's really all it is. He's stronger than the stick. So is he going to stay where he is? I want to read the meaning from the card when it comes to the relationships. You've reached a moment of truth in the evolution of your relationship. Which will you choose to open up to the possibility of love or to remain isolated, to go deeper and commit to mutual passion, or to walk away? This is a time to take responsibility for your truest desire and follow it. Be honest with yourself about what you're willing to do, invest, and give. Then choose. You cannot make a wrong choice. If you move forward with a relationship, know that it will be based in truth and authenticity. You will have made a conscious decision rather than simply hanging on because you don't want to be alone, or ending things because you're afraid of the intensity of genuine connection. All roads lead to the lessons you must learn in your relationships. Regardless of the decision you make, it will place you on the path to a truer experience of the heart. So, we talk about the choices here with the Lovers because the Lovers is all about a choice. It used to, you know, it was, you know, a choice between two women. Okay, in the original Rider-Waite, we've got the one woman who appears who's very angelic, who's pure, who's kind, who's loving, And then you have the choice between the one who's vain and, who, is materialistic and maybe doesn't have your best interest at heart, but looks better on the outside and on paper. And this one might not be, as attractive, to the outside world, but they're pure of heart, and they're the ones who's going to last the test of time, not the other one. And a lot of the time in the first place, we always choose this one first. And then as we grow, and some people don't grow up, they'd rather stay in their toxicity. They'll, keep choosing this person instead of finally, choosing this person. But I think we're at a place now in life where the universe is like, yeah, you can't make a wrong decision, but only if you like beating your head against a wall multiple times throughout life. And eventually, they'll course correct your ass. So, will we end up hearing from this person? Will we end up hearing from them? Will they make a return? The Tower says yes. You got the Nine of Water. So if you are wanting to hear from this person, I think it's going to take some time. In due time, yes, we do have the Hourglass. I don't think it's going to take very long. Realization, I feel like this person is going to feel very liberated. I feel like there is a life change waiting for them on the other corner. It's almost going to be like they have this aha epiphany moment, and then boom, you're going to hear from them. And I feel like there's going to be a confession of some sort about all the things that they have learned while you were gone. If there's been any type of addictions, drugs, sex, alcohol, addictions to attention from other people, needing other people to validate them, I think that is something that they're working through. And your hopes, wishes, and dreams. Here is the minor arcana to the major arcana. Your dreams are coming true. So if this is a dream that you want to have this person back, there is a possibility for this, as long as this person, is willing to commit and open to talking about the future. Awesome, awesome reading. Just had to get onto the other side of that eclipse. I hope that eclipse, didn't hit you guys too hard. You guys, I love you all so much. I want to thank you for being here. Thank you for watching. If you are interested in a personal reading, all my information's in the description box down below. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. It does help my channel grow. And just know I love you guys all so very much, and we will chat again soon. Check me out on Facebook and Instagram, and thank you to everyone who has donated.